Well, in education coverage tonight, many jobs in the construction industry have been a struggle to get filled due to a lack of workers with a skilled trade. And our Jesse Inman joins us now to explain what some Missouri lawmakers see as a solution. Jesse?
Yeah, Crystal, good evening. It starts in junior high and high school with shop classes just like these. Our partners at MissouriNet report that State Senate-elect Cindy O'Laughlin will make a push to get more of those classes back into schools, as she says they've fallen by the wayside. But we visited a class in Nixa that stands by those courses and hopes to instill the skills necessary to thrive in the workforce.
That four-year degree is expensive anymore.
With that in mind, welding instructor Kelly Fields at Nixa High School uses his shop classes to give students an early start in an industry that is in need of workers.
Every time I walk by, tell somebody in the construction field that I'm a teacher, they're like, hey, we're looking for, we need people, young people. The average age of a welder is about 58.
Welding is one of the many trades that the school looks to teach those who are willing to get their hands dirty. And Fields says, maybe more than any courses, this type of learning is the most applicable to a future.
It gives them some practical application of what they're learning in math, what they're learning in science, give them some hands-on skills. There's kids that sitting in a classroom, that's not their thing.
I've always been good in school, academics, but it's just never really been something I really got into. So the idea of a four-year college never really seemed very attractive to me. But I love working with my hands, and there's an opportunity there.
Crew Schmidt, a student who takes full advantage of that opportunity, realizes the future he could have in front of him by going the route of getting a skilled trade.
Well, there's just like a huge need right now in all the trades. There's just not a lot of people that are willing to put in the time and work to learn a skill. And so industries like welding and construction and things like that, a lot of times you can write your own paycheck because there's such a big need for it.
Schmidt hopes to turn something that started for him as a hobby into a career.
That's kind of my plan for the future, is to continue on welding and try to get into the pipeline business.
That's a young man who has a bright future in front of him there. And Governor Mike Parson has expressed his concern over getting more shop classes back into schools as well. With a legislative session for 2019 starting next week, it'll be interesting to see what kinds of bills may be introduced in the coming months to help strengthen the labor force. Crystal?